Alright everyone, how's it going? We got the Krabby Club theme in the background cause we about to rank some water type Pokemon into tier list. Dude, look at all of them! Look at all of them! There's a lot of them. There's a lot of water type Pokemon, do you know that? Dude, should we start with the titular Krabby and Kingler? I'll do it. Kingler goes into A tier. I said it! He goes right there, right from the start. Kingler is a beast. Dude, super underrated Gen 1 Pokemon. Obviously existed back before he would have been good because, you know, no water-type physical attacks, very much in the same line as like Feraligatr and Gyarados and all those other ones. He suffered like many early Gen water Pokemon have suffered, but now it's his time to shine because he is so strong. He has such a monster attack stat, and his defense is really good too. So good job, Kingler. We're gonna be doing, you know, like usual. Yeah, there's definitely way too many Pokemon to do like all the forms or all the versions and stuff. So we're doing main evolutions. We are doing legendaries, gonna skip the megas. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is kind of gonna be an extension of some of like the starter type too, because, you know, Blastoise goes into D tier. Yes, I said it! He's basic! I mean, it's a continuation of my last opinion. This shouldn't have surprised anybody who watched my starter ranking. But Blastoise, dude, all the basic Gen 1 starters, like, they were good introductory starters. But from there we build. From there we grow into these more, like, progressive paths of technology and visual fidelity and art, graphics, design, all of these things. If the later starters aren't better than the earlier starters, that means Game Freak has failed to innovate, you know? So, I consider this good news. Let's go Golduck, that's another D tier. Dude, what a pointless. At least give it Psychic type. If it was Psychic type, it would probably be good. But it's Psychic and it gets no stab for no reason, and it's not strong. It's not a strong Pokemon. Golduck is one of the worst Pokemon. Golduck is F tier, actually. We're putting it, I have re-decided, now that I'm laying all of its flaws out on the table, we got an F tier Golduck. Just right out of the gate. Also, you know, did I make Poliwrath D tier in the fighting list? Because he's F tier in the water list. Because he's a failure. You know, but also Politoed is really not that good either. That's sort of the... Politoed is what Poliwhirl should evolve into just out of the gate. But it doesn't mean that Politoed's that good of a Pokemon, because it's kind of not. It kind of just is there, you know? And Poliwrath is still, I don't know why they made it fighting type. I don't know why that line exists, or why that branching evolutionary path is a thing. It goes straight into F tier. Tentacruel goes into C tier. Dude, you get sick of seeing these when you're traveling a CN, I'll tell you that, but... or anywhere in like any of the other gens, always just populating. That's Tentacool mostly, but you'll see the odd Tentacruel. Actually, you kind of like seeing Tentacruel, because that means you can kill it and get a bunch of XP. But Tentacruel is also, I have used it once, and it is a solid battler. Like, it's a solid Pokemon. It's pretty good. Super special defensively bulky. Pretty fast, too. And it can do good damage. It can do good damage. It's a good Pokemon. Tentacruel is probably underrated as, like, an actual battling Pokemon. Let's do some... Well, we got Slowpoke. We have Mega... Is that Mega Slowbro? I've never heard of... You're like the only Pokemon that, like, evolves into a thing that the other thing evolves into, but it doesn't evolve into the thing. Like, I don't know, because, like, Slowking... It's... I don't know. It's just a weird situation. Okay. Slowbro is... D tier. Where is Slowking? Slowking is C tier, because Slowking is intelligent. He is a smart, savvy, sophisticated, he's sort of like an alien, pretty much. A Slowbro is just like, slow. Bruh. Someone should do that. Someone should be like, slow, bruh. Like that sound effect. Maybe someone's done that before, but I just thought of it, and I'm a genius, so... let's keep it going to Cloyster. Cloyster is a C tier. So much defense, but so little offense. It's really a shame. You know, Cloyster is a vagina. he is a clam. You stick it right in a clam. That means feed cloister. I like how you use that. Imagine you have a trainer, and imagine you're a trainer. You're talking to a female trainer, and that female trainer has a cloister, and she asks you to feed her cloister, which is basically like asking, "Hey, can you stick something into my clam?" Stick some meat into my clam. Oh, it goes even deeper. Oh, it goes deeper. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, that was puntastic. That was innuendo times 20. That's good. Here's the deal. Horsey gets its own ranking, which is A tier. Actually, it's S tier. Horsey is an S tier Pokemon. Sidra is... Well, we don't need to rank Sidra. Yeah, we kind of do, because Sidra existed before Kingdra did. Where is Sidra? There you are. Sidra's like D tier. It's nothing. Sidra's not good. It has good defense. It's not strong. It needed an evolution, and that's why they gave it one in Gen 2. But then Kingdra came along and is still not really that good, if you ask me. It's just blah. Its stats are all normal, basic. There's nothing special going on. It's kind of hard to kill. It's also not that good. It's just like Kingdra is like, it could have been better. With a name like Kingdra, King of the Dragons, and you're gonna make it look like this shit? Like, it should have been much more of a better Pokemon. Speaking of Dra, we have, oh no, that's Seaking. I don't know what I was thinking, but Seaking is basically F tier. Seaking is just a completely nonsense Pokemon. It's not good. It never will be good. Maybe we'll get a Galarian Seaking that'll, like, give it, I don't know, any whatever kind of type. And then maybe they'll make something out of it. Maybe they'll give it an evolution. Maybe they'll give it the old Obstagoon Linoon treatment. Seaking definitely needs it. That is for sure. Starmie is A tier. I am a fan of Starmie. Water Psychic. See, Starmie is what Golduck should have been. They probably didn't make Golduck Water Psychic because they made Starmie Water Psychic. And it's like, well, okay, you completely negated Golduck's whole reason for existing. Just to give psychic powers to a starfish with a gem in the middle. But Starmie is very good. It should be stronger. Its special attack is not high enough, in my estimation. It's very fast though, which is good. But it is kinda weak. It's weaker than you would want it to be, definitely. Gyarados is A tier. Classic Gyarados water mythical thing going on. Everybody is like, Gyarados is like the primo water Pokemon that everybody's all about. But you know who is slightly better than Gyarados, and who's gonna go into S tier, and who's kind of similar to Gyarados in a way as well, is Milotic. Don't you mean Milotic? No, I said Milotic, because I like that better. I think that's how it should be pronounced. Milotic. What is Milotic? Milotic. Milotic. Tick. I don't know. Milotic, though. Milotic sounds like Milotic. Like, and this Pokemon looks very musical, it has that sort of rhythmic sense of, like, grace and, like, melody associated with it. I like it. It's pretty. So we do Milotic, and we're good on S tier. Milotic is so good. It's so perfect. It's a perfect Pokemon. It's my Is it my favorite water type? I don't know about that, but it's very high up there. I will definitely say that. You know who else is S tier is Lord Helix. Oh, that means not dead yet? Actually, it is. No, I'm bringing it back. So we'll put these two right next to each other. Amistar actually is very fun to battle with. And you almost never get the opportunity to do it either. If you're not if you're not really trying to attempt to dude, I'm gonna have an Amistar this playthrough. Like, it's pretty hard to get one or to make it viable in your team. But definitely S tier on those ones. I just love the way they look. I just think they're like cute. I don't know what it is. I mean, they're a meme for a reason. I actually don't know what the reason is, but it's from Twitch Plays Pokemon, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't remember like what the whole circumstances around that was, but I still appreciate it. Lapras is B tier. Lapras is another one of those like very recognizable water types, very reliable, very honorable. You know, it has done nothing to anyone to make anybody not like it. But it's also not. Okay, fine. We'll put it into A tier. We'll put it into A tier. It should at least serve alongside Kingler, you know, and like Gyarados and stuff. We'll put Lapras up there. Kabutops is B tier. I wish it was better than it is, but I like its design. It's no Amistar, as far as water rock type ancient fossil Pokemon from Gen 1 go, but it is, it gets that B tier. Gets that B tier going. Feraligator's actually, Feraligator's C tier. I wish it was better than it was. I like Totodile. Where's Totodile? Totodile is A tier. Crocodile is F tier, but we don't need to bother with putting him anywhere. Actually, we're gonna put him in F tier. We'll do it for, look at this. Look at this line. What a varied range of quality control situation going on there. You know, because somebody did mention that like Feraligator does get like Sheer Force and like Dragon Dance and stuff like that. Swords Dance, all that stuff, so it can be good. But as far as its base stats are concerned, it's pretty bad. Only 105 base attack. It should have at least 120. Let me look at it. So, what's next? Oh yeah, Lantern from the electric type one. Lantern, let's do... I forget what I gave it. Lantern is A rank. I do like A tier for Lantern. Azumarill is F tier. Screw you, Azumarill. You have to have huge power in order to be good. And even then, you're like not that good. Azumarill is one of those Pokemon that's like, it's competitively viable because it's a gimmick. And only that specific gimmick makes it good. So like if you're just out here training an Azumarill for PvE scenarios, like you're gonna have a bad time. It has no attack. It's just horrible. I just don't like it at all. Quagsire? Dude, this video is gonna be so long. There's so many water types. Quagsire is like... I don't know why it exists. It really shouldn't. There's really no reason for it to. Like, Gen 3 made Swampert, and then Quagsire was like, oh, you're the better one? Okay. Goodbye. I guess I'll just use amnesia and forget I was even alive. And kill myself, is what I should do, is what I did do, and am doing. So, like, that's, I mean, you know, like, I don't see any use for him as a Pokemon. He's not very good. He's not good. Quillfish is F tier. I don't even need to explain that one. Corsola is F tier. Requires also no explanation. You know who else is A tier? Octillery is A tier. I'm a big fan of Octillery. Octillery is actually S tier. I love Octillery. He has so much coverage. Dude, he can learn like Flamethrower and Psychic and Thunderbolt and stuff like that. He can do a lot. Like, he is a coverage monster, and he's not weak either. He's pretty good. I'm a fan. Evolves from Remoraid. Remoraid's like one of them. Remoraid is the Dynamo of water types. Like, it's so wimpy and so hard to train. But once it gets there... Mantine is F tier. Hate Mantine. Nobody likes running into Mantine. Nobody should be able to tank a Thunderbolt. Like, it can tank it even better than Gyarados can tank it. I understand Gyarados tanking a Thunderbolt. Look at Gyarados. What is this fucking... How do you tank a Thunderbolt? You're just like a jet engine on the water, but you're like a Stingray. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening there. Suicune is B tier. It's not as good as Raikou, and it's not as good as Entei. Of the three dogs, I think Suicune is the worst. But it's still good, so it still gets B tier. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Swampert is better than Feraligator, so Swampert also has to go B tier. Where are we at? Ludicolo, D tier. Dude, you play XD Gale of Darkness long enough, you get sick of seeing Ludicolo anywhere. Or maybe maybe that's Pokemon Coliseum instead. Actually, I think it's both of them. Mirror B just straight up does Ludicolo like all day long. And Ludicolo's not very good, so it just becomes annoying. Pelipper is F tier. When I was thinking of Pokemon that got buffed when I was talking about Masquerain, Pelipper was the other one. Pelipper also got buffed. But Pelipper is still Pelipper, so Pelipper is dog shit. So, you know, Pelipper remains F tier. We've got... We're not going to do Surskit just because Masquerain evolves into Bug Flying. It doesn't matter. We got Sharpedo. Sharpedo is A tier. Sharpedo is like another one of those like primo cool water types. I do like Glass Cannon stuff too. That does get me in a good way. I love Pokemon that are fast and hit hard. That is my favorite archetype. By all means, keep making Pokemon that do that. Wailord is B tier. Biggest Pokemon in the world. That's about it. Like, it's not... I won a competitive, like, online battle, like, cup thing with Wailord, like a 1v1 battle, because I used a banded Wailord with, like, Water Spout or something. Or maybe it was, Choice Scarf Wailord with Water Spout. But regardless, it probably wasn't banned, because that would do physical attack, and Water Spout's not physical attack. But it worked. Like, Wailord can do stuff if you spec them out the right way. But what's next? Whiscash, D tier. It gets Dragon Dance if you breed it with the right thing. But other than that, it's just another water ground type, pretty similar to Quagsire. But it's better than Quagsire. But okay, I guess it has to go C tier then. If it's like objective or like noticeably better than Quagsire, then I guess it goes into C tier. You know who I actually do very much like is Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt, another water dark type that they added along with Sharpedo, very strong physically, horrible in Gen 3 as a result of that. But, you know, give it Gen 5 or Gen 6 knockoff and like Waterfall, Crabhammer moves like that now, like it's good, it gets the job done. It's very similar to Kingler. It's basically like the more modern Kingler, but with added dark type. Cast form water type. Going to D. I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to talk about you at all. Walrein is a C tier. It's one of those Pokemon that's impressive to have. Like, if you have a Walrein, we're like, okay, yeah, you worked pretty hard to get that. And that's something to be proud of. But it's not that good. That's the only thing. Like, it's fine. It's an average Pokemon. It doesn't have a ton of stuff going on with it, you know? Then we got Clamperl, Huntail and Gorebyss. These are both not very good. I'm gonna put Huntail in C tier and Gorebyss in D tier. Although, does Gorebyss get Nasty Plot? One of you gets... I think you're the one who gets Nasty Plot, Huntail. Well, I thought you were a physical attacker. I'm not really sure what's going on with these two. But actually, they should both go into D tier. I don't think either of them is really much better than the other one. So we'll just call that 5. Relicanth, that's F tier. I don't know why you exist. Luvdisc, F tier. Don't know why you exist. Can't imagine it. Can't imagine anybody using Luvdisc in any capacity. Kyogre is B tier. We'll put you alongside like Suicune and Wailord. That's cool. We've got Empoleon, who is A tier. Good for Empoleon. Oh my god, there's so many more water types. My voice is running out, man. I'm gonna have to start like speeding through these a little bit. Bibarel, you enjoy F tier with your F tier companions. Ooh, Floatzel, you enjoy A tier. Very good on A tier with that one. Actually, you enjoy S tier. You should go into S tier. Floatzel is like the Gen 4 water Pokemon. It's the one that like everybody wanted. Because it is very good. It's cool looking and it is good. Like, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Liar, liar. Yeah, I watched that movie like 4 or 5 times. What? Gastrodon, D tier. Alright, C tier, because like Storm Drain and like it is actually super good competitively. It's very used in that scenario. Lumineon, if only this Pokemon was good. I'll put it in D tier because I like the design, but it's so bad. It has no good stats. Why? It's a cool looking Pokemon. They should buff Lumineon. If anybody is gonna get a Galarian form from Gen 4, it should be Lumineon. Or like an extra evolution, it should be Lumineon. As far as water types go, this is the most needed Gen 4 water type. that needs other stuff happening. Or like just a buff to stats would be alright as well. Where were we at? We were down here. Some Mantike. Rotom Wash. Going to D tier. I'm sick of looking at you. You're in my electric type one. Get out of here. Palkia? Palkia is not quite B tier. Palkia is C tier. Fion and Manaphy. These more mythical Pokemon, why do they exist? They're completely out of my radar. They ain't no Celebi. They ain't nothing. You go into D tier. And, like, it's a legendary that has a baby form for no reason. And I don't know. I don't even know what this is so unmake-sensible. Here's the deal. Duat is S tier. Samurott is D tier. So, yeah, I said it. We'll just let that sit there. You know who else is D tier? Simipour. You know who else is... Actually, Seismitoad is a C tier. Basculin is F tier. You're like a wannabe Carvana, but you're not good, and you don't even evolve, and you don't have good stats. So, like, why? You're just a worthless fish. You exist to be eaten. I hope people eat Carvana, and, like, that's the only reason it exists, is because it's a delicacy or something. Caracosta, Turtuoga. I remember these names. Haha. Caracosta with Shell Smash, like, stuff going on. Caracosta can be pretty good. I'll put him in C tier. You know what? I really like Swanna conceptually. I wish it was a better battler, but I'm going to put it in B tier. And also Ducklin is just, like, cute. Like, it's kind of... I like it. Jellicent, C tier. They're so weird looking. Like, I don't want to look at them. But they're just so weird. But they're good. So much HP. You know, that ghost type. Alomomola. Hey, it's basically the evolved form of Luvdisc, but not really for some reason. Alomomola should evolve from Luvdisc and have better stats. Where are we at? Oh, we're at Keldeo again. Keldeo, go... yeah, you're probably in... Yeah, you're an A tier when it comes to water types. You're a B tier when it comes to fighting types, but your water type aspect is compared to your competition is better. So we'll do that. Oh, we got Greninja. You guys already know where Greninja's going. Right up into S tier. Do you like how I, like, faked you out? I put him in the F for a second, but that's just because I had to scroll up. Some of your hearts stop. Don't worry about it. You're F tier. Barbarical. Ugh. Nasty. Oh, Dragalge isn't water type, right? So we just have Skrelp. I like Skrelp. It goes into C tier. I wish Dragalge was better. But I like the way Skrelp looks. It's kind of like an evil horsey. It's like an evil, like, malnutritioned horsey. Clawitzer is another pretty good one. I'm putting it in A, actually. That goes... Oh, I totally forgot about... I skipped over Vaporeon, like, a long time ago. Vaporeon is B tier. There. I'm sure a lot of you were maybe like, dude, I can't believe you skipped Vaporeon. Is he gonna forget about Vaporeon this whole video? No, I didn't forget about Vaporeon. Hell yeah. Volcanion, never heard of you. Never heard of you. I mean, I know your name, so I've heard of you, but, like, never seen you. Don't know where you came from. It's another one of these, like, why does it exist? Go into D tier. Every mythical beyond Gen 4 just goes straight into D tier, whatever. Primarina is actually good, so I have to put it in C tier. It's got a lot of special attack. It's like the, you know Florges? Which I thought was pronounced Florgs until I saw the anime, and they were like, Florges, 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 Florges. It's basically the Florges of water types. Like, they're the same Pokemon, really. Just water instead of grass. Although is Florges grass fairy? No, it's just fairy, I think. But it has, like, grass tendencies. It dabbles in grass, you know, it has a hobby. What is this? Oh, that's Wishy-Washy. I didn't recognize it from that angle. Wishy-Washy is very good, in fact. I'm just gonna do, like, the actual form. So Wishy-Washy will go into B tier. Actually, no, it'll go into A tier. It is that good. I've used it before it is quite good. And I like the way Wishy-Washy looks when it's in its regular form, too. Even though it's, like, horrible, but visually, like, it looks sad. It looks like someone died in front of it, and it will never get over its grief, but it's also cute, too. It's like a cute kind of, despair, right? This is Marini. It evolves into Toxapex, right? Toxapex, you're D tier. Also, I think Toxapex might be broken and competitive, but you're a D tier anyway, because I just don't like the way you look. I guarantee it. Araquanid, as far as water types go, I'll put you in C tier. I think I put you in B tier for bug, but you're with the whole water aspect, like, I'm gonna say... Nah, okay, you'll go to B tier. That's fine. Glad to hear the music is still going. I guess that means we haven't passed the half hour mark yet. We're almost done here, actually. Ooh, Golisopod is the bug water. That's right. Oh yeah, as far as water types go, you're gonna go into A tier too. Good for you. And then Pyukumuku, aren't you one of the most obvious F tier placements ever? What is your name again? It's like Bruxlisp or something? Bruxic? Bruxilisp? Brexit? I don't know, but it's disgusting. Like, I think it's actually, like, kind of good. I know it's water psychic type. But, like, yeah, like, you go into D tier. That is it. And then this is Tapu whatever. So you're gonna go... You can be C tier. You're a deity. I'll give you C tier status because you're a deity. Whatever. Like, you can join the club, but I'm not happy about it. I recognize your pedigree. Alright, do a quick sweep. Did I forget anybody? Oh, Dugong! Wow! How did I miss you? I mean, probably because you're D tier, that's why. Okay, who else did I forget? Let's see. Going down, don't see anybody, don't see anybody, don't see anybody, don't see anybody. I think that's it. That is it. Okay. So, our final tally is our S tier. We've got Horsey, Milotic, Ammonite Namastar, Octillery, Floatzel, Duat, and Greninja. And our F tier, we've got Golduck, Poliwrath, Seaking, Croconaw, Azumarill, Quillfish, Corsola, Mantine, Pelipper, Relicanth, Luvdisc, Bibarel, Basculin, Alomomola, Barbarical, and Pyukumuku. Seems pretty good to me. Dude, that took forever. That was quite the thing. Well, that's gonna do it for this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe. Next type's gonna be on the way. Who knows what it's gonna be? Get hyped! Follow me on Twitter at Sunburned Albino, and I'll see you guys next time.